Anything new, you need to repeat it and repeat it until it becomes part of you. To my experience of teaching so many years, this is you are worth to, it's so valuable for you to repeat it until you get it. It's just like you learn something, you're repeating it. So yesterday we learned a few things. The first step, the first one we do is the inner smile to reach the inner peace, so you can have a peace within you and within the people around you. And we talk about love is very important. Love is a power and the most powerful energy we have. When you multiply them with E equal mc squared, that is a lot of power. So you're going to use this creating cycle, a growing cycle, and multiple cycle. If you're learning the Tao up to the higher level, you're always going to use that. So in the Tao said, when the organs or elements stand alone, they're going to dry out and die out. So this, like the fire, it burns and no wood support, eventually the fire will die out. And the wood cannot, and the fire cannot creating more earth, and the earth dry out, not enough earth. And earth, we say earth creating metal. So the metal, we don't have enough, don't have enough earth, we cannot have enough metal. And the metal attracts water. Now the water give birth to the tree, make the tree grow. If the water dry out, the tree going to dry out and die, and now no more fire. So everything become counteract cycle, or killing or suppress cycle. So I make an animation for you to see that 5 elements, when they're in the creating cycle, each one helping each one. Now the internal organ balance and no conflict. And when it no conflict, everyone helping each one, and you have more and more elements growing each other and multiply more. When you have more water, you have more tree to grow. The tree can supply the fire to burn. The fire can creating more earth, and the earth can attract more metal, can creating more metal, and metal creating more water. And we work on the activate the 7 pump. So the sparkle breathing, and we activate the dragon tail. We call activate the dragon tail. Okay. So, and we also learn the 3 fire, 3 tan tien. So we beginning the energy meditation. We meditate on the tan tien, fire, kidney fire, heart fire, combined together, 3 fire. And we also learn the ambionic breathing, because ambionic breathing is a fetus breathing that they draw in primordial light, primordial force come to us, to our body. And we always put the tongue up behind the teeth in order to make a electricity circuit flow. And the major part is we activate the 4 diaphragm, which is the muscle of life. So the pubic, thoracic diaphragm, pubic diaphragm, and cranial, they are linked together very well, work as a team. Okay. And we started to also activate the primordial breath to opening the skull. And we learn how to activate the bio battery and charge the battery, charging the battery. So we collect the energy by spiral from small to big, man clockwise, woman counterclockwise, and condense the energy back. And that's what we learned yesterday. Okay, so let's go to the practice. Let's activate the, we call activating, opening, knocking on the door of life. When you very relaxed, tapping. Nine, 18. So the number usually 9, 18, 36. That is a good number. Okay. Now the hip also at least 9 times. Focus on what you're doing and breathe into it. And reverse direction. Breathing, focus, smiling, aware of what you are doing. It's very simple exercise, but you should do it every day. It takes a few minutes. Yeah. Spiral on the sacrum. Sacrum is one piece of bone that have so many nervous systems. And oftentimes we sit on it. So this nervous system are so compressed and causing a lot of back pain and leg pain, okay, and sciatic nerve pain. For 1,000 years, the Tao always like to look at, because we start from body energy, so they like to look at the organ, the body part, and work on it, and from there it creating energy, and now you started to go out into many, many things. So you one hand touch on pelvic bone, one hand touch on the sacrum, and you move, and and it's different from the hip bone. This is a big movement. This is smaller movement. Focus and breathing, holding the image of the sacrum and spiral. And reverse. I'm very good to hit them. Let's do the spinal cord breathing, which activate all the pump. Have some simple exercise that you think is good for you and do it every day. Okay, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale, smile, breathe them in, golden light into your brain and your spinal cord. Exhale. At least 9 times. just feel energy. When you're aware of it, you really feel some fluid, because it's a fluid, you have to flow up and down all the time. Now, activate the dragon tail. Okay. So if you put your palm, you can feel the circle, and you spark, and you vibrating. Just focus on the tail and vibrating it. Now, when you get it, you can do very little movement, and anywhere you stand, you sit, you can do this dragon tail vibrating, and the activate energy flow up to the into the brain. And so now we're going to be the four, because this is in the Tao we call the nest, the qua nest. It's always full, and it blocks all the lymph, the blood and lymph fluid, and the nervous system, everything blocked. So when you hit it, you lightly squat down, squat down. It's so good to aware. You know, sometimes you know the key point, and you understand it and work on the key point. That's all you need. Okay, I'm next. You know, when people very tight or very stressed, they just squeeze they just tightening everything in like this, you know. I tell you, this one is a major cleaning out your blood, clean out your blood, because all the waste material, all the toxins are settled down in this area, major area. And we all together we call 8-fold that help you clean out your blood. This is real. There's nothing involved with herb or everything, but you have to do it. So another fold, is the knee fold. You sit with fold, and there's a lot of toxin, blood, everything here. And your neck. Now, the butt. here, big muscle, and when we sit on all the blood circulation don't move very well. So hit it. A very good practice. And you understand, aware of it, and do it. You don't have to do them all in the morning. You can do them in the daytime. Do some simple exercise. Think about it, conscious about it, and do it. Don't think too much, otherwise your head too heavy. So this one is opening the quad breathing, or the quad and arm net breathing. Inhale. Inhale more, exhale less. And exhale, and hold your breath and breathe. And hold your breath and activate the diaphragm. Pubic, abdominal, and cranial. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring the energy down. And store in the Dantian. It's a very good practice. Time tested, 1,000 years, it works. Many million people working on it. Let's do it the second time. And exhale, hold. Now, activate the pubic and cranial and feel cranial has suction. Store your energy there. Now, sit down. Just lie there where your mid-eyebrow, forehead, and crown. Or let head more open, because the skull is very solid now. You need to keep on opening it, okay? you charge your. So in the practice, we divide thumb, index finger, middle, ring finger is blue or negative energy or opposite energy, blue. The pinky and the palm is, we give them a red color, so it's negative, positive. Our tip, the finger, have we call a vortex. Nobody the same. Nobody the same. So I show you that how it works. So you see here, you feel, this is the Tao. Everything practice is the Tai Chi spinning, creating negative, positive, and balancing it. So each energy balancing each other and generate electricity. We call it electromagnetic power. When you feel the magnetic pull, it is a magnetic power, and you feel that is magnetic pull, and you draw in the chi, the energy, chi. And this is, chi is everywhere. Chi is everywhere. And how can we take this chi? We can use it. You know, the West, they discover inside us have bioelectromagnetic power that we call life force. And we outside us, all everywhere around us and in the universe, there is electromagnetic power. So the only differences is that inside us have bio, mean a living cell know how to use energy. So all you have to do now is just have this concept and have a vortex spiral in the tip of the finger and the palm, and energy coming in. And the universe has so much. It's unexhaustible chi. Now when you get it, we're going to be touch the mid eyebrow and opening